You know who's coming in fit? Popeye. They're I take Popeye anyway. I think the general, the caller or whatever his name is, was a racist person. I don't know about that, but that's what I think. How you did, you know, man, this my mother was alive. 2009.
History repeats itself just differently. So back then they was picking cotton in the fields, and you are working in the buildings and wherever else you're working at. And because we the people need so much, want to take a vacation, we want to have a lunch break, we want to take our sick days, pay time off. A robot ain't got to do that. So just how this lady is saying, how the machines, the tractors was taking over on the fields, the robots gonna take over within the businesses. History repeats itself just differently. I'm gonna rewind it and I'm gonna repeat myself just in case if we didn't catch up with YouTube.
Now we look at Cellular Device. Like, what? Come on.
So I'm gonna repeat myself. So the owners of the plantation decided to bring in more help to, I'm gonna say, make it easy not to deal with the people. Let her said it. The tractors came in, about five of them now, and they put the people out of work. That was back then. Now here we are, out the Old Testament in the New Testament. The robot. They're gonna put a lot of folks out of work, honey.
I have people at my mom's house at 7 o'clock. Someone has to give me a ride there because I can't get on the bus. My sales not going
They don't care about you, honey.
because
Did you hear what he just said?
go all the way up the highway to
Did you hear what he just said? He could have did pretty much better than what the people did with their hands, blood, sweat, and tears with that machine.
I'm not getting back.
Quicker, easier, more efficient, more effective, cost effective rather. Let's back it up again.
I want to ask somebody. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say just that voice is a practice one. Where did that voice come from? That voice is practice.
I didn't even ask her that. Oh,
That's the people. You would rather buy a $20,000. He's eliminating the people. They are eliminating the people. That's the times that we're pushing towards make America great again. Try my hand. No, you're not. Yeah, you're selfish. You're concerned about yourself. You're concerned about your pockets. You're not worried about the next person's pockets. You're trying to weed out their pockets because it's cost effective to you. Mhm. You don't work, you don't eat. Damn sure do. But when I did work, although I was a poor steward, I done worked for 32 years and baby, I ain't got shit out to do. And you see people older than me working and y'all still ain't got nothing either, whether you do got a house or a car, you ain't got nothing. And my mindset may be on a different track than hers, but I'm still saying the same thing for my wage and my mindset. Working for what? Hence, a lot of your grandparents, great grandparents, maybe even, can they survive with their retirement, honey? They didn't work for what exactly? Oh, following what man said do. Okay, I see. And with that being said, I'm pretty sure back then how the housing things work. And I would like to. She don't own her house. Or maybe it was an agreement or a deal or something. You know, I don't know. But somebody can come knocking at your door. Let's say you own your house. If you heard me say it before, you gonna hear me say it again. Let's say your name on them papers. You don't own it, baby. They can come knocking at your door any given day, time of the moment, hour, night, evening, and they can tell you to get on up out of there. And they may not even give you a 30-day notice. It ain't yours. And I'm 32, and I come into agreement with that. Now I could have had something, but the things that I was gonna have was just materials and possessions. Okay, okay, all right. Good, thank you. That's all right. You don't. Let me rewind that. Let me just say this. So I'm cut from a different cloth. Can't you tell? Can't you tell through the screen, honey? Sister girl be wanting to go back into the Old Testament because I don't know nothing about no work, do I? Of course I can say so. I done had over 80 jobs, but that don't mean nothing. But work, as I said before, whenever you heard me say it before, it's levels to work. Do you got survival skills? Is your hands cute and pretty? Do you got any blisters, bruises, cuts, scrapes? Have you really been working with your hands? What your feet look like? Work? I'm a hush. Remember, this years ago. Don't know exactly when, but get what? I'm gonna say it again. The robots coming in, baby. Let me say it again as well too on this note. We got to take a lunch break on the clock. We got to eat. Hell, they just told us that food is no longer a necessity. It's not necessary. You want to take a vacation because you feel as though, hey, you done worked all these many hours and for this long, it's time for you to rest. And as you should, rightfully so. Everybody deserves to take a break. Everybody deserves rest. A human deserves to take a break. A human deserves rest. At least so we think. But I can tell you what the government think. The government disagree. They think they know otherwise. Although they humans too, but maybe they immortal. Maybe they done did some things up under the water, the little excuse me, the Simpsons little thing where they preserve. Maybe they done did something that you and I may or may not know about. Maybe they didn't, they rocking and rolling with another type of force where that type of stuff can't occur. Maybe they doing some curses and some spells. Maybe they doing some new founding fathers or old founding fathers type of things. Something is going on. So vacations, we the people, we causing the problem to the man, honey. If you want to keep your job, using your sick days, you're causing a problem to the man. Whatever other else, PTO, VTO. Um, but we're gonna take out voluntary time off. But he don't understand, man, through the screen right now. He don't understand why they brought in the machines to take away the hands that was doing stuff. I understand. I understand that history repeats itself just a little bit differently. Let this tell it through your screen, baby. This is the case if you act like you mean that you don't hear what I'm saying, but I know you hear me loud and clearly. You about to lose your job when the time do come. So do you know something else besides that type of work? Labor work or whatever you do? I don't know. I'm saying this for a reason. I want to get your brain thinking, okay? My. History repeats itself. Damn. Anybody been watching all of me recording and reporting and collecting data? Didn't I tell you when I was in that shadow book and it was one section of the book, it was in the getting to the roots of my problem. One of my words, I said trapped. I damn sure did. For those who know, you know. Anywho, I said trapped. My, how they feel trapped too. I understand. They're greedy. They stole it in the first place. Greed, power, control, dominance, immaturity, lacking of maturity there is. But got money. My. Sound like a whole food to me. Exactly. The people, the people, the people, the people helped him get rich, them get rich, they get rich.